Hi guys, now I want to introduce to you how to program without using the textbook. Up till now we've always used the text to write little bits of idle code, but now I'm going to use it without the textbook. We haven't done much, but what I want to do, Python, the language that we use to the IDE, that is the interactive something or other. Anyway, development environment, that's the words. For Python is called Idle. Don't ask me why. And we want to make sure we get the right version of Python. So I type Idle3 into this little box here. And I hit enter. And what's going to happen is it's going to run the Python 3 shell. Now, make sure it says Python 3.74 shell. Now, what does shell mean? Shell means you can use it to execute Python commands like 2.1 minus 1.2. It'll be like a little calculator. Unfortunately, it sometimes does peculiar things, so it's better to continue using your regular calculator. If for some reason you don't want to find your regular calculator to find out what 9 times 7 is, 9 times 5 is, do that, 45. So once you put decimal points, it gets confused a little bit. Let's try, but basically you have better calculators than that. What's interesting is you can do everything in the language line by line this way. So let's say we want to set a variable. Okay? So we want to say, for example, age equals 58. Well, that indeed is my age. Now, we can print my age is, quote, comma, 58. And what's going to happen is it'll tell you my age is 58. Now, this is all fun and good, but I want to show you how to submit assignments now. So you want to create a Python file on your computer. So I'm going to go to File, New File, and I'm going to say I want to put in just what we did right now. So I'm going to say age equals 58. Print. My age is, comma, 58. And now I got to save the file. I can't do anything until I can hit Control S. And once I save it somewhere secure, I'm going to save it into my Documents folder. You, when you're in the lab, want to save it, like in the class, want to save it to your J drive so you can use it in other rooms in the B building. Or if you're on your own computer, you might also save it in Documents. Okay, so I'm going to call this first program. Right now, I happen to have written already something called first program, so we'll type that. And let's save that. First program. Yes, I want this to be my first program. Now, I want to see if this does the right thing. I'm going to use the run command. I'm going to run it in a run module, F5. And it does exactly the same thing, except it doesn't show you any of this, just the print statement. But every time I run it, it's going to do exactly the same thing. You see that? And so when you want to submit to Blackboard a program like this, what you'll do is I can go onto Blackboard. What am I doing? Come on. You can go onto Blackboard and go to, for example, some quiz. Come on, quiz. Here we are. Quiz. And in the quiz, I can Okay, so let's say it works in things. I can works on projects too. Well, this is not the right thing. Okay, I can go to, let's try this other quiz. Yeah, this, leave. Okay, exit. Let's try the other quiz. That's a file submission quiz. There it goes. This one will let me, and if I wanted to submit it, I go to browse my computer, go to documents, and here's first program, and I hit Python program. It has that cute little icon. I hit open, and there I have attached that. Now I'm not going to do that because I'm a professor. So there, you see it's attached there. Now I'm a professor, so it won't actually achieve anything to do that. I'm just going to leave, but you see the process. Now, I think that's enough for this little lesson. Bye-bye.